Hello and welcome to our virtual tour of our 2022 Toyota Camry Hybrid Ascent. A little bit about us here at Pacific Toyota and Lexus of Cairns. I'm staying at one of two of our pre-owned vehicle yards. We go through about 200 vehicles in a month, making us the largest pre-owned vehicle department in Queensland. As you can see, we've got a showroom just there where we actually photograph each and every vehicle that comes through onto the yard, and quite a variety of vehicles here at our main yard just near DFO of Cairns. You make your way towards the city though, you'll actually come across a second pre-owned vehicle yard as well. And just across the street here, we've got the brand new part of Toyota and Lexus with parts and services just out the back. Throughout the video though, I'll be going around the Camry Hybrid here in complete detail, just pointing out any blemishes that may appear at first point of sale. So I like to start down around the front here. Nice big alloy wheels, just making sure there's no scratching or gutter rash. And also making sure we've got plenty of tyre tread there. Now, that is part of the roadworthy certificate, including that driveway price here in Queensland. Make your way down around the front end though. Just making sure there's no damages on that front bumper. Now, whether that be from gutters or anything, or even just simply stone chips or any little knocks or imperfections, looks to be very clean and tidy around that front bumper. The bonnet, checking for dings, dents or damages. Again, even just keeping an eye out, see if there's any little stone chips. Looks a little bit of dirt there. Looks to be very clean and tidy across that front bonnet, being very well looked after. Down the passenger side, nice straight body work. We'll cover each panel as we go. Just checking that passenger front. Again, no scratching or gutter rash. Plenty of depth in that tyre as well. And as we make our way down, just keeping an eye out for any little markings, imperfections. Make sure there's no damages on the side mirrors. Beautiful, keeping an eye out for dings, dents, scratches. Just a bug there. So down that passenger side, it's in immaculate condition. You kind of expect it for its age and Ks, but that's why we do these virtual tours, just to double check or point out any imperfections if there is any, as it is still classified as a pre-owned vehicle. Great to see that consistency as we're making our way around the vehicle with those wheels and tyres. All been in excellent condition, scratch-free, and plenty of tyre tread on them. Now that rear bar still looks brand new, no marking or damages from items being loaded in and out, and no markings or imperfections on the boot itself either. Now obviously you've got the built-in reverse camera. We'll see that in action a little bit later on in the video. While we're back here, we'll have a look inside the boot. Again, just making sure there's no big damages or anything through the boot. It's a little bit of wear and tear on the flooring, but obviously that's what it's there for. And just making sure though, we do have our jack tools and spare wheel just in underneath there as well. Beautiful, make our way down the driver's side now. And nice straight body work, but we'll keep covering each panel as we go. Our fourth and final wheel though, again scratch free and plenty of tyre treads. So, as you can see, the vehicle's been extremely well looked after. Now, little hidden one is inside the driver's door, where you got a little mark or two just in there. Yeah, that's just me being very pedantic, showing that it is at least got a marking on the vehicle being pre-owned. But at the end of the day, that is the most common spot to see those markings on a vehicle. The rest of it's in immaculate condition. No chips or cracks in the windscreen. Now, again, that is part of the roadworthy. And on the roof, just making sure there's no big dings, dents or hail damage. All very clean and tidy. Beautiful, now make our way through the interior, making sure it's just as well looked after. So it helps us unlock the vehicle. The door cut, just making sure that there's no scratching or scuff marks, damages. The interior, just checking out the upholstery. Now you got those rear aircon vents, the seats. No cuts, tears, stains or burns or anything. Carpet floor mat, yeah, just double checking underneath. There's no damages, not trying to hide anything. Again, just been very well looked after, and same goes for that roof lining as well, in basically brand new condition. Driver's door now, obviously the most commonly used, so any markings of wear and tear, it is likely to show up on this one here. As we have a good look over, making sure she's all scratch free. No damages, no markings. Carpet floor mats up front as well. Driver's seat, still basically in brand new condition, like the rest of the vehicle so far. Jump in and start her up though. You've got the two keys. push button start, right hand side there, obviously foot on the brake, and running nice and quietly being that hybrid. Right hand side, a couple of controls, obviously fuel, boot, traction control, and your auto high beams over there. On the steering wheel though, you've got all your cruise controls, a couple of safety features like adaptive cruise and lane departure. Left hand side, a couple of controls for the little display screen up there, and all the ones underneath to do with the head unit and the hands-free once the phone's connected. As you can see, 14,328 kilometers. We'll check that authenticity shortly with the service history. But as you can see, you've got things like a digital speedo, you know, a bit of a flick through all your different fuel consumptions, your safety features. Like I said, once the phone's connected a bit more as well, even how the hybrid motor's running. But you got a nice large touchscreen display here, obviously make sure she's working. So got the buttons on the side still. It's also where that reverse camera though shows up out the back, gives you great vision right in that rear bar. You know exactly where the back of the car is. Make your way down, you've then got all your dual climate control air conditioning, and underneath a couple of connections, 12 volts USB, and your little storage compartment down here as well. But like most nowadays in an automatic, with a couple of controls in behind, your eco, normal and sports, EV modes, hold, and your electric park brake. But as we can see, it's very clean and tidy inside as well. No markings or imperfections, no fading, cracking or stickiness across the dash there. It's all been very well looked after. As we have a look in here, making sure it's got all the books. Service history, the main one people want to know about, because it's done 14,000, would be hoping to see a service. Beautiful, done by us here at Pacific Toyota. So it's just been serviced. The next one's not due until 29, 30,000 Ks, or in about 12 months time. So up to date with the service history, but we'll jump out, have a look underneath the engine bay while it's running. Obviously make sure there's no hidden surprises. Nice and easy, you got the shocks on the side there. As we have a look through, no rust or red dust, not like you'd expected on a vehicle like this. But as we listen to it run as well, no knocks, rattles or squeals. Hardly any engine noise at all, obviously being that hybrid, it's just running nice and smooth and quiet. But that was our virtual tour of our 2022 Toyota Camry Ascent Hybrid. I hope you enjoyed and look forward to hearing from you soon. Thank you.